All right, and we call the meeting to order. We ready for roll call, Karen?
Yes, I can call roll. Beth Campbell,
Present.
Joan Cooley, present. Christina Minetti,
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Glenn Spieth.
I'm here.
You have quorum.
Okay, are there any changes to the agenda? Or shall we go ahead and accept it as is? No comments, shall we accept the agenda? All those in favor say aye.
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 All right. Approval of minutes of April 22nd, 2021. Could I get a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Moved and seconded to approve the minutes. Have there been any comments about the minutes? I have none. Those
Motion.
approving the minutes as written, say aye.
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 Definitely an aye.
Minutes are approved. Any announcements? Hearing none, I guess there are no announcements tonight. Public comments. Do we have any public comments to?
I do not
Review.
see any members on the public or from the public on the call, Chair.
Okay. So no public comment, public hearings, we have none. Reports by the Historic Preservation Officer staff says none. Is that correct?
I'll be giving my report as part of unfinished business. I do have some exciting news regarding the installation of the street signs, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we'll go to unfinished business. Did you know additional specific items or topics for the website? I don't have any. Anybody else?
I haven't thought of anything new.
Okay. Shall we move on to a list of award recipients and projects from the Pierce County Historical Preservation Grant? I think Courtney, you were going to look at that or talk about it.
Yeah, so what I have on the screen and included in the packet was the minutes that I pulled from the meeting of the Pierce County Landmarks and Historic Preservation Commission that happened on March 2nd, 2021, when they voted on which organizations or projects to fund. And you can see that in the middle of the page on page 5 of your packet. It says motion made to fully fund, and then it lists the various projects.
Except ours.
Yeah, ours was not included in this grant cycle. We were awarded last grant cycle, and I believe I could give you it. Not every project was funded. It was more than just our project that was funded, and they did partially fund a couple of projects as well. But this grant cycle, we were not awarded.
Okay, you had some news on Historic Street Names project installation schedule.
Yes, so I'm excited to announce that we, although we did not receive the grant, we were able to still facilitate the installation of those street signs. So as you recall, last year we went through the process of selecting which street we could recognize as part of a historic streets program in the city of Lakewood. 7 streets were identified. We applied for the Pierce County Historic Preservation Grant. We were awarded that grant in order to fund the project to purchase the street signs and the hardware. Due to COVID, the street signs were not installed, and we ended up only partially spending grant dollars that were initially awarded. However, this year, although we weren't awarded an additional grant to fund just the installation, we were able to still work with our maintenance and operations and parks team, who have just done a tremendous job of pulling together and finding a way for us to be able to get these street signs installed. And so we do have been installed already on Hipkins, the ones that are standalone, and throughout the month of June, you will start to see these ones pop up. So I have pulled up on the screen a map of those streets that we've identified. They include Pacific Highway Southwest, Fort Way Southwest, Gravelly Lake Drive Southwest, Motor Avenue Southwest, Stillicum Boulevard, Lakeview Avenue Southwest, and Hipkins Road Southwest. So at every one of those signalized intersections over the next month, you should be seeing those brown signs that indicate the historic name, as well as the green signs, which will remain in their current place of the current name of the street. So congratulations. We're going to see it happen.
Yay.
Very exciting.
Now I'm going to drive around looking for brown signs.
Well, I've been asking for a while about what the list of the brown signs will be, but I keep getting a list of the current street names. Do we have that available?
Yes, we do have that available. I'm sorry, that's a mistake. I misunderstood the request. So I am happy to forward that along. And then I'm also in the process of updating our website to also give some additional information, as I'm sure people will be interested as they see these signs pop up over the next month. So as soon as I have that uploaded, I'll send out a link to the group.
Great.
Okay, that's great. I want to update the map that we are going to update probably toward the end of the year.
Hey, Courtney and all, this is Patty again. I just was wondering if there was something that could be put out to let the community know, to let Lakewood know, maybe something on social that just says, hey, you may have seen these signs, this is where they are. Still, the green signs are going to be up, but this is the reason why the historical signs. I had a couple people ask me about, why are these up? It says Prairie Creek. I thought this was Hipkins, and I explained that both of the signs were there. So maybe just something like that might be a little helpful.
I agree. Glenn, it's Joan here. I really think this is so wonderful, and I really agree with Patty about there being some information out to the community, and maybe an article to go in the Suburban Times as well would be a good one and a good idea. And another thought I have is I think that the letter should go from our LHAB committee, our advisory board, to the appropriate people within the city who saw fit to make this happen. I think we ought to give them a pat on the back and a hearty thank you for hearing our need and fulfilling something that we've really wanted to have happen.
Yes, I agree.
That sounds like a good idea.
Are we ready to move to new business? All right, let's move to new business. Any new business, Courtney?
I don't believe so, Chair. I'm just double checking our agenda and I don't see anything listed. No.
Okay, moving on. next meeting scheduled is for June 24th, and I assume we're still going to be on the telephone or the computer that I have that doesn't work.
One more month.
City Hall is still set to open on July 1st. So June 30th will be the last day of being virtual operations. I have not received direction yet regarding how we intend to hold public meetings, but I can confidently say that our next meeting in June will continue to be virtual. July, subject to change, but I will share that information as soon as I have it.
Okay, great. Is there any other business for tonight? One thing I had was, it looks like there's going to be a name change for the Colonial Plaza. Anybody know about that?
And
Took
what,
us
what
forever to
should
come
the
up with
name
Colonial
be changed
Plaza.
to?
Well, the council is talking about a name change for the Colonial Plaza, and I assume that's not the Colonial Center.
So I think that this is Patty. I think that all of that is, nothing has been decided, and that's all up for discussion still. And I know it's been talked about, but as far as any other information I have on it, I don't. There's been some different talk, and a couple of people have come, or someone has come forward about a possible change, but I do know it is being looked at. And I don't know if you have any other more information on that, Courtney.
I do not have any additional information on it. Thank you, Councilwoman.
All right, is there any other comments for tonight?
If you would like, I did just like an email list of what these street names are going to be, the historic names for them. So Bridgeport Way Southwest will remain the same. Hipkins Road the signs will read historical name Prairie Road. Lakeview Avenue Southwest will be shown as historical name Old Tacoma Speedway. Motor Avenue Southwest will remain the same. Pacific Highway Southwest will read historical name Historic Highway 99. And Steelicum Boulevard Southwest will read historical name Bird Mill Road.
Nice.
Okay, so those are coming next month, right?
Yes, our operations and maintenance crew, another quick shout out to Parks, is going to be starting night installation over the next month. So I don't have a definitive timeline when it will all be completed, but I know that they are starting very soon.
All right, great. Any other comments for tonight? Are we ready to adjourn? Do I have a motion?
Nothing else.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Is motion
I'm
adjourned?
meeting be adjourned.
Oh, all right. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.